Dark Samus Unmasked is up on the channel now. Yes, right now. Link in description. Open it in a new tab. Watch it after this. Do it. Binge me! Binge me! I'm tasty! Hey, you know, gaming kinda sucks right now, don't it? No. Stop! Down! I said down! Just pretend I'm right, okay? It'll make this all expenses paid vacation to the distant past I'm still living in, one for the scrapbook. Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie combined are the greatest 3D platformer to ever exist. As debatable as you are ugly. Not very. The two diamond-studded stilts which hoisted N64-era Rare up to the heavens are defined by many, many excellent elements. All of them, thankfully, united by one common fundamental. Levels, worlds, playgrounds, homes that vanquish the pain. Asterisk. They're as formative and crucial to this unforgettable adventure as types are to Pokemon. But I already covered those. I'm getting sick over here. So, let's finally give B and K their own countdown. To spell it out, yes, this is a ranking of every core world within Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie as I see fit. Top 17 just sounds more fun than all worlds ranked. Do note, this excludes the overworlds. So no Spiral Mountain, no Gruntilda's Lair, no Isle o' Hags, and no Cauldron Keep. And this is supposed to be obvious, but no worlds from Grunny's Revenge or Nuts and Bolts. Come on, guys. There's no super strict method to my ranking. It's basically just how much I enjoy what each world offers. Themes, content, vibes, etc. Please tell me your favorites too, and share this video with any Banjo fan you know. We gotta stick together. One bear, one bird, 17 worlds, and God knows how many minutes of video from a lifetime's worth of joy. Set thy childhood free! There's nothing like the smell of sushi in an outhouse. Smells like adequacy. It's hard to ever see last place as anything but a professionally decorated toilet bowl, no matter how much projectile Drano you blast down its breaking windpipe. Yes, I see it. Smell it too. And I'm a disgusting bastard for saying, yeah, that was fun. Clanker's Cavern is one of the best takes on one of the worst level themes. The incredibly popular biome, literal sewer, reeks for itself. Nice try, Nickel Dumb. This latrine lagoon was engineered to be as unappealing to kids as goddamn possible. With deliberately dingy color choices, lethargic soundtrack, lots of underwater navigation, gross imagery, and thanks for that. Meet Clanker. I hated him. Jaws' tag team partner pile driving my preschool ass with that canned thalassophobia. This smiling son of a bitch didn't get his mercy killing though. He don't smile either, cause his cramped tub of gray water is his damn prison, with episodes of Velma as his only food. So yes, it's both nasty and depressing in here. Thank you, J.K. Rowling. So much for upbeat, colorful adventure. I guess this was an attempt at a palate cleanser? Yeah. Rinse your toothbrush in the septic tank. Taste the fecal particles cha-chaing on your gum line. No! Banjo's World is a great cartoon, but forcing gross out for a whole level feels mismatched. This is more up Conker's crack, alley. That said, I still like it fine. The layout of events is really interesting. Whereas Grunty abuses her Mechalodon in the bad way, the designers abuse him in a good way, hiding the majority of collectibles inside and above him. The fantasy vibes are on full blast as you scale this Leviathan's hide, reaching new heights from the tip of its tail fin and blowhole cork. okay? And call this Banjo-Kazooie, cause gross as it is, exploring the inside of a whale is a wild time. Shooting out his sore teeth to infiltrate, jumping through the kid's hula hoop set he ate, and braving the buzzsaws in his lungs with our newly mastered magical invincibility. And although I could never do this as a kid, I had to get my mom to do it. Needing to go so deep to unlock full access to Clanker is ingeniously rewarding. Spend bravery to make progress. That's real magic jumpy game. Respect. Also, killing scrapped Ninja Turtle monsters hits different. Weirdest Kleenex commercial I've ever seen.
Oh wait, you haven't heard? There's a new invention. It's called the boat.
Oh, hell no!
They say to take rumors with a grain of salt, and I congratulate their coming out, but gossip hurts. And even if Rusty Bucket Bay pissed in your cookie crisp, kick-smashed your Lego Fortnite llama, and sold your full-odds shiny mudkip to the Wonder Trade Jawas like I know it did, you're being mean! You're being factually correct! Oh my god, the hatred for this place is not unfounded. This Made in America Titanic keeps the infamy, trading tragedy for comedy. Missed his maiden voyage by half the planet cause he sunk himself drunk on oil so crude the Tin Man spit it out. Packaging Clanker's Caverns brand of giant multifaceted hunk of metal marinating in foul liquid in more inviting material. I'm reaching a bit to call it inviting, what with such attractions as polluted water, cute dolphin trapped under anchor, the game's only bottomless pit, and you trying to kill me? Not Banjo, me! Good god, those fight demons. It's tainted! Plain to see why it's called Rusty It Bay. It's a difficulty spike, even for endgame. The oily water drains air faster than Elon killed Twitter, the propeller jiggy sank the Challenger, and for the love of A-posing Allah, do not try to 100% this place on the N64 release. There are notes in the engine room, and they're played at your sanity's funeral. But while the bay sucks, ransacking the Rusty Bucket itself is great. Breaking in through windows, digging into the digs of crusty green semen I have unresolved issues, and hopping across this hulking bitch of an ocean liner is good grandeur. I'm Chief Justice of the world. Freeing Snorkel in the Jinjos from this place also shoots hero chemicals into my brain. Probably to quell the aneurysm. Box. I go kill Box. And one thing is certain, Rusty Bucket Bay's music is way boppier than the sewers. Sounds like the white noise that plays in an unpaid cargo ship cruise collective so done with this shit. Hive mind.
Hi!
This guy gets it, and I get why most hate this smelly boat. But if we don't love, we don't live. I think it walks the line of that classic banjo whimsy just fine, despite being Demo Man drunk. And I can live with his finger being flipped up at me instead of to his nose, so long as he's okay only getting one thumbs up instead of two. Logic tends to be an ignored suggestion in the world of trash-talking McChickens and Hunky Paddington, but I gotta tell ya, I ain't used to third time not being the charm and beginner's luck actually turning out to be beginner's skill. What is this witchcraft? Oh, shaman craft. That tells all. The f*** you call me? Even illiterate kids playing this quickly learn that that's bonehead for that good shit. Mumbo's Mountain is platformer royalty. Well, more like the guy who throws out the red carpet, but he's still royal staff, damn it. Here's the part where I'm supposed to recite the importance of acing your first impression. Nah, teach. We already had orientation at Mount Spiral. We all heard the bell ring. I'ma excuse myself to some bitchin' recess at Mount Mumbo. Capital B in case, first ever full world is the perfect childhood playground. Roomy, colorful, no stranger kids taking up oxygen, and a slide very slightly under the temperature of the sun. Just you and your bestie living the life you wanna. Charmingly, all the jiggy tasks end up being as quaint, simple, and lighthearted as any youngin's carefree brain rot. And not in the pander, damn you, way that suits pigeonhole content into, but as organic as asking your chum, hey, wanna slide down some dirt slopes just cause we can? Yes, I do. Monkeying around? We got that too. Killing bugs and obliterating property cause remorse is higher up the skill tree? Yep. Getting changed into a bug by funny magic skeleton and walking among them? Yeah, Disney! Oh, to be young and stupid. Well, younger and stupider. No matter our expended shelf life, we can all feel that wonder again with a little playtime at Mumbo's Mountain. Keyword little. It's incredibly small, even for the first game. It's a glorified hill, and as high as its instructional value is, the whimsy and nostalgic fuzzies is the bulk of its package. That's absolutely an amazing quality. But I feel that in every world. Clankers and Rusty Bucket are only lower because they do some clashing. That and Mumbo's music rates better. Is good Photoshop radio. One of the weakest by proxy, probably the weakest technically, but that only means it did its job perfectly. That ain't mumbo jumbo, that's fact.
Kazooie!
It's me.
Oh, hey,
Banjo!
is everything okay?
No. Everything is fine. Except, oh yeah, I'm stuck in the middle of the desert!
Every adventurer in the pursuit of gold and puzzles inevitably pays a visit to the tomb of Tootin' Cop-Out. But with the typically rare golden puzzles as common as uneaten yellow starburst, was I right to expect Banjo-Kazooie to turn the two most generic biomes of all time into a rare gem? Good God, yes! Basic bitch ahoy. I don't care much for desert levels. Jury's out if these courses are rough, but they do tend to be irritating and are in fact every damn where. Especially how often media drags ancient Egypt into them. Unfortunately, not even Banjo can make that feel creative, but Gobi's Valley checks every box so thoroughly, you'd swear there's treasure buried under all them. Each iconic amenity of ye old ass dirt domain owns real estate in this literal platforming sandbox. Ziggurats, sphinxes, an oasis, Bill Cipher's condos, furnished ever so finely with dog-sized scarab beetles, moats of molten fondue, and impromptu mummy grab-ass. Damn drama majors. This Gobi guy sure knows how to get me excited for things I've seen a million times. Cactus, disgusting heat. Dirt so hot a kick will burst it into flames. I never order that combo. I'll invite him for drinks later. But the valley oddly entices with tests of speed. Using your Adidases on loan from Jesuses to race up a temple, swipe a mummy's prized relic right out of his .5 ply hand, and run for your life! It's the curse of King Sandy Butt. Why sleep in toilet paper if you ain't gonna use it? This place qualifies as epically hilarious for its combination of musical ascension bring out Brandon and the great comedy chops. You enter the Sphinx by unblocking his nose. The sacred idol flat out admits his overpromising is bullshit. You can't tell me the stuff with the snake charmer ain't one giant erection joke. And that one took balls. Let's have those drinks now. That's good hydrogen molecules. Hey, where you going? Fine, I didn't like your stupid oversized litter box anyway. I did. But it being the desert stuff place only travels so far. Probably the best of its kind, like ever, but burnout in 10 trillion degrees of history class flashbacks just kinda happens. No, Mr. Geiger, I ain't pop quizzing squat! Nah, that doesn't even impress me. Florida is already real. Why do I gotta pay 36 jiggies to see it in the game? Oh, food. I didn't originally plan the first stop on this I fucking love Banjo-Tooie World Tour to be scaling the fabled Mount Fire Ice in literal bare feet, but if any place is gonna run hot and cold, it's the only one with a gender fluid thermostat. Tooie's supermassive love letter to thermal duality, Hailfire Peaks, is as fun as it is ambitious. As in, just enough. With how universal both fire and ice are, it's strange that most fantasy creators only ever think to make them kill each other. Rare's name shines yet again. This mountain lubed and icy hot is split between twin elemental dragons with the goofiest ass names ever. Chilly Billy and Chilly Willy. The cringe heard round the world. Love it as I may, Hailfire Peaks has a lot of Tooieisms. It's gargantuan, filled with complex tasks demanding more prerequisites and multi-character specialization than any other world. And that's bad. No, but it's a lot. The jiggies earned here are earned. Divide and conquering to resurrect and relieve the Tarzan professor and a family of aliens, repeatedly tagging in and out to unlock one in plain sight, bringing the World 1 transformation to here, World 7 for the Kickball World Championship, and one of the most ridiculous things in the whole game, making Gobi upchuck for one last time into the goddamn train boiler to cool it down, just to ride to the icy side one time for a single walled off jiggy. Wow! That combined with how indistinct the lava side generally is, this is where I can get dizzy sometimes. I'm talking like I hate it. You freaking kidding? It's epic! The theme is really neat, the soundtrack and runic architecture screams fear me, and the self-contained jiggies of slaying the dragon twins, pillar puzzle in the volcano, mastering the tricky snowball transformation, and feeding Boggy's lazy ass. It's great stuff. And the devil on my shoulder appreciates just how mean this place is to the NPCs. Chilly Willy stubs Bigafoot's toe with an ice meteor. Mr. Ice Cube burns alive in a molten sauna, and we ourselves blast Mrs. Ice Cube to fucking pieces, screaming and all for a Jinjo. Hot damn, that's cold. Oh yeah, worst Tooie World, by the way. I'm starting to think maybe this game is kinda good. You ever wonder just where frogs learn to be such hoppity-happity blights on bitchless nihilism? Give it some thought? What's the give? Not facts, not facts, only flops. Of the first adventure's ensemble of areas, squished flat and dead in the middle of the road is the magical realm of All Ribbit. Oh shit, we watching Amphibia! No, even better. Mostly. Bubblegloop Swamp is just like the croaky folks at shelters. Cute, charming, colorful, cancer curing, despite being greased in weird, yucky crap and psychically jumping to the twinkle twinkle of the stars in Orion's ass crack into some really stupid spots. The general vibe is playfully grungy, teeming with soggy logs, giant lily pads for platforms, cattails for trees, and hoppy babies as shiny as Skittles. Set to an A-list amphibian acapella. Feel safe? Don't. This is pretty dangerous for only the 4th world, because getting all the collectibles means lacing up your comically chunky fishing boots to wade through piranha-packed puke water, or upgrade from furry to scaly. Great choice. Bubblegloop Swamp has some real quality jiggies, activating some of my favorite neurons. Killing snooty golden dart frogs, unraveling a giant egg with attack experimentation, shock jumping up and across pillared huts like a natural-born wallywog, stabbing the legs of a turtle to make them feel good, okay? And giving these little hungry crocos some num-num eggies. Aww. No wonder Shrek digs this biome so much. But maybe it's also the reason he's so pissy all the time. It's fun chasing toads. Until the warty jumps in the deep end with the gators and skaters. The Mr. Vile Nomoff and Tip Tup's Cringe Choir are my least favorite jiggies in the original game. No! Not taking it back! Both minigames are fun concepts, but demand a lot of patient stamina to complete and punish you uncharacteristically hard. Those combined with two surprisingly mean time trials. Here's my choir performance. But my biased love of frogs, a quality transformation, and the rest of the tasks herds it into a modest rank. I like you cut, G, but you cut me again, I'ma dig your G. Oh God. Oh God! You smell that? Back on my bullshit. If Rusty Bucket Bay is oh my god, Grunty Industries is oh my fucking god. Lead exporter of everything mass-produced. Video essays, fresh off the conveyor belt. I'm sorry, that was cheap, but that's what I'm paid. Every single hot taker dealing that carpet fresh, too big, too complicated criticism always beats their point in with this place as their barbed wired club. And they're kinda right, but is being right worth crushing enthusiasm into coat hangers? Gruntilda's Master Factory is the final boss of Banjo-Kazooie level design. A grungy 5-story Rubik's Cube demanding full series mastery and robotic stamina to even get your minimum wage scraps. It is the most difficult world by far, and the ultimate escalation of Tooie's grand ambition. In all aspects, taking on this world is an event, challenged by the prospect of a closed entrance. Even walking in demands a prerequisite, infiltrating via the train system to break into your mortal enemy's resource core. With almost every jiggy having an electric fence wire for string attached to it, the mundane but precise treachery of working in a continent-scale factory is felt quite intimately. Navigating hydraulic crushers, fighting infant omnidroids, wading through toxic waste, disintegrating sentient turds polluting the sewer vents, carefully QA testing a belt of hazardous barrels, forcing melee players to bathe. It's risky work, man. You gotta be as crazy as a Pizza Tower fan to stick around here. Okay, now that's just unpaid overtime. Grunty Industries puts all 5 character units to the test, requiring coordinated synergy from Mumbo, the Transformation, Solo Banjo, Solo Kazooie, and them together to get everything done. Incredibly admirable, intelligent, and intricate design. Sounds like a great deal. For a final level, what the hell is this doing at the 70% mark? In that context, I get it. Shit's already an OSHA night terror, but also having a tetanus-greased difficulty spike jutting out of your office chair cushion? Fuck. That's the special kind of pain in the ass only waking up to your work alarm on a day off can inflict. The music even screams, how is it only Wednesday? Best looked at in a vacuum. Just a shame the only one we got is also a blowtorch. Dangerous fun. Thanks. I needed that.
I got blisters on me fingers!
Forgive my YouTuber duty, but I see something I don't like. Of all the worlds to leave stranded underground, it's the only one to be fully underground itself that's first to be ditched. I've found that Glitter Gulch Mine is rarely appreciated, and that just a la Hu Akbar's the used square dance karaoke machine in my brain. I'm in this picture and I don't like it. I kinda like it. Banjo's trip to the literal deep south is great fun. Amidst the vast mounds of vivid minerals is fantastic utilization of ye old American excavation. Dank winding cavern systems, crude digging technology, locomotives powered by ancient ores, primitive, unusually cruel safety testing. The good old days? Yeah, a bit of a weird flavor to drizzle onto your magic fairy tale escape, but it means wacky weirdness seeps into those grounded norms, giving us flooded labyrinths, you as a living TNT detonator, a molten king of coal raining from the train's boiler, and that canary thrown in to check for gas deserved it, making me button mash a minecart all the way to Camp Cramp and back. Run! Fly away! Never come back! She comes back. Thankfully, every other Jiggy glimmers awful pretty, most found behind suitably easygoing exploration, and play into the world theme mighty fine. Crush mining a boulder for golden nuggets, safely defusing a gaggle of sentient dynamite, reuniting obligatory hillbilly joke with his rat girlfriend? Hey bro, mine's a bunny that used to be a snake. Ride him, cow bitch! And while he's a free kill, the boss Old King Cole is crazy memorable. Dude landlord's an entire fast travel system and looks like if Grimace wasn't hell of a boss. I love Glitter Gulch Mine's tuning of old-timey culture to modern creativity, making it easy to vibe with something you typically don't want to, and what? Jamboree Jesus is plucking those heavenly strings! How could you not like a place with that banjoception? Well, apparently people get lost easily. In the dark, gloomy underground cave? Nah. I guess I get it, not often a game's second level respects your sense of direction this much. Oh well, fitting. It ain't yours, it ain't ours, it's mine! Go on, get! Certain ideas and concepts just never seem to catch on and persist, even when it's something so stupidly obviously awesome. The top two examples in my mind being seasonal variants and Banjo-Kazooie. Thankfully, just as the original game closes out, Click Clock Wood ekes out some of the best both it and multi-season gimmickry can possibly offer. You know, I just noticed something. Banjo and Kazooie are animals. All this time talking to my YouTube children about the birds and the bears, and I forgot to water my common sense. That should give a hint just how rich with nature this four-flavored forest really is. Lots of worlds go for a lush green look, but Mother Earth ain't no sitcom bitch. She dresses up in different shades all the time. You scared to call your mama pretty? Playing an awful lot like a Tooie world, much of Click Clock Wood unravels via environmental cause and effect, experiencing the season cycle just as IRLers do, and adjusting activities to each. Spring really gets you pumped with its infectiously catchy OST set to aimless frolicking, giant flower planting, and bitchin' bug fables roleplay. Oh my god, V, tell me I'm a dumbass. Summer wakes up the Wormies and Jerry Seinfelds. Gotta go kill him and feed him to Rufflet. And also the water's gone cause summer does in fact suck. Here you go, buddy. Stay cool. Oh, hi, Gobi. There you go. You're gonna grow big and strong. Yes.
I hate it here.
Come autumn, you help Nabnut nab some nuts. And discover that it's both mating season for musical notes, and hey, he did stay cool. And with that, another year ends. Everybody's sleeping through the cold except me, cause based winter enjoyers be based. According to Rare, Click Clock Wood took the most effort to bring to life. It both shows and paid off. Fans love this world, and the wellspring of rock-solid detailing is to thank. For Christ's sakes, even the Jinjo placements are clever. Spring's pink flowers and green grass, summer's yellow sun, autumn's leaves turning orange, and winter's blue ice. Sick. The thrill of climbing the giant tree, living out fluctuating climates, and the massive musical variants. A world, as originally promised, good to all. What is it about unkillable bodies of masterminded capitalization and dressing it up as magic? Yeah, literally unexplainable energy. That won't get people thinking about your sussy operations. Waving wands, waving wads, what's the difference? God's pissed either way. Welcome all to Witchy World! Lawyers ride for free and die for less. With 3D platformers as these collections of shiny attractions placating thrill seekers at a decent entry price, it was only poignant for TUI to honor its ancient entertainment ancestor, the amusement park. Hey, introverts deserve that experience too. The gaudy vertical stripe patterns, carnies and swag, rocky mini games, funky ass food, high-speed rides to throw it all up, all glowing under an ominous evening overcast. I love Witchy World's vibe. A simplistic, laid-back setup and a sequel all about pushing beyond basics. A stronghold for the big boss at its center with distinct themed sub-areas in each cardinal direction. A Wild West zone with a giant bouncy house. A space zone with escalating star platforms, neon bumper cars, and arcade-style saucer shoot-'em-up. Oh, I love that one. A horror zone with a monster exhibit, eerie spiked bridgeway, and giant infernal tower. And the entrance containing the most detailed task, rounding up Boggy's teenage triplets for girl, this place got Dairy Queen! I mean, we got Big Al's Burgers and Salty Joe's Limp Fries. What are y'all catering, a porn shoot? Pardon my clowning. They were hiring. Witchy World's all about the dopamine, game after game, falling victim to that infectious treat yourself mojo. It demands very little in the way of backtracking and prerequisites, saving all the grandeur for its incredible boss, Mr. Patch. Look at this! It's like watching God of War on Nickelodeon, and sounds like DBZ on the flying trapeze! Grant all my wishes, Grant. This place slaps, but it does sacrifice a lot of the general complex ambition TUI rocks for a heavy reliance on minigames. But those rock too. So, how could I Scrooge on a special outing? I'ma go win me a fat ass plushie. Once upon a pancake, a laughalicious Greek douchebaggin saw Mr. Peanut's prequel anime on his Lightning McQueen CRT and whispered, "This lady has lost his fucking mind!" and faxed his pansexual proto-gen lover Grant Kirkhope, "Baby cakes, fire up RPG Maker!" Yes, you had a stroke. Yes, this is heaven. Yes, they accept Discover Card. Hark! Cloud Cuckoo Land awaits. Also known as the domain, the final world in the entire series is the funeral bagpiper for all logic, where one blow of the sacred Twinkie harmonica summons Cronenberg Nyancat pixies to rip off all hinges Banjo-Tooie had left. What a great send-off to the quintessential wacky platformer. Cloud Cuckoo Land's geography is incredible, being the only truly open-air world in the series. All floating micro-islands several dozens of miles above sea level. All three of them. Of course, chilling on top of the thermosphere like a shiny dessert cherry means that TUI's core trademark of cross-connected worlds just ain't a thing here. Rather, there's a lot of branching navigation within the central cavern, keeping that same intricate foundation on a smaller, more intimate form. I'm not kidding, it feels like a hybrid of both games' general design. It's really cool. And also surprisingly challenging. Couple those infinitely spawning Spy Kids looking ass doodle bob bitch is in the central cavern with the biggest bottomless pit I have ever seen. Don't be surprised to find yourself getting dropped like the Flash's profit graph. And of course, this playable acid trip would give us some wonderful bullshit to bask in. A lot of the jiggies taste like the cutting room floor, but because it's an acid trip, that works out great. Navigate a toxic cheese wedge, rid a trash can of bacteria, good luck, squeeze into a jelly castle, kill predatory eyeball plants, compete in Olympics against Mr. Fat, and battle what must have originally been a major supporting villain, Minji Junko, a Germinator Mumbo. Man, that's cool. Honestly, this is prime top 5 material. But there's one good reason it's not. The worst Jiggy in the entire series. Canary Mary is back on her button mash bullshit. But come on, we're already in Crazyland. How can we go even crazier up here? You wanna know? 3, 2, 1. Rubber Band AI! Boo! Down the street, pal! Oh, shriek! What? Up the Esplanade, past the block! Tee-hee? Did somebody call? What is it with my childhood and making haunted mansions the coziest things on earth? Ain't those things crawling with the souls of the damned? You sow his dinner with the folks. At least these ones don't say fuck you. Thank you. Oh, you are so dead. Mad Monster Mansion rhymes with Banjo-Kazooie's core MO like it were a necromantic spell. Taking cliches of cliches that are dead to most audiences and weaving it into new age magic with nothing but funny words and high spirits. If that rings a bell at all, I love you. And man, do I love this world. Creepy biomes inherently invoke my Halloween nostalgia without even trying. So those that really frickin' try, really frickin' succeed. Despite that cliched theme, Gruntilda's Haunted Haunt is otherworldly, being the only level set at night, and feeling so mystical in its construction, with the repurposing of oversized architecture from the beta build where the main villain was a giant. How badass is that? Not that the properly sized set pieces are boring. God, no. There ain't nothing like a spooky old house to tingle your sixth sense. That of adventure, phantom-filled hedge maze, shingles shaded the most dour purple possible, cemetery laden with evil animated headstones, marooned wine cellar, and antechambers crawling with skeletal sentinels in and out of unassuming portraits. God damn it, turn on the Monster Madness binge! October never ends! Naturally, or rather supernaturally, Rare's poltergeist-grade seance hexed every Jiggy, burying them amongst all manner of classical horror phenomena, reciting piano lessons with a ghostly hand, sliding across a Ouija board, sneaking up on a watch wraith, giving flowers to the dearly departed, and transforming into a pumpkin to infiltrate pipes of all kinds. Even when it gets shitty, this place still slaps. If there's anything to nitpick, it's that the pumpkin transformation, while festive, functionally sucks. Small. That's it. That's all it is. And getting it to where you need is almost not fun. Just like Halloween decorating. It may not be Luigi's, but those mad monsters know how to run a damn mansion. Be seeing you again real soon. Talking about stuff everybody thinks is cliches like literary squats. It's hard, and you can deadass make your ass go dead if you do it wrong, but doing it right gets them gains. Fingies don't fail me now. Hey, avid platformer enjoyer. You want some dinosaurs? We ripped off Mario 64 and did it better. We can take the 90s' favorite animal and make it fresh all over again. Pterodactyl Land reps the unique shape Tui's DNA takes so faithfully. You'd swear it was its first ever level. And it kinda is. For it and Cloud Cuckoo Land are the only worlds to be conceived beyond the original game's vision. I always found Iolo Hags' own little slice of 60 million BC amazingly immersive. The sprawling pathways, massive untamed landscape, and refreshingly aggressive enemy placement and character interactions. It all perfectly captures the fantasy of walking amidst scaled giants. And also, people.
Yummy!
It's reparations for us mind-f***ing the food chain with those dinosaur chicken nuggies. Sorry, Barney. Jesus wouldn't get up for anything less. Speaking of getting up, they just had to wait for evolution to beef the quadruple reverse cartwheel on its way back to monkey to get down bad. Why? Phallic topography, step on me Daddysaurus Rex, bear caveman ass, literal vor, you could even argue macro and TF. Yes, I know what all these mean. No better time to get the rocks off than the Stone Age. Indeed, the tasks are unique. For what it's worth, this gives us creative use of the Clockwork Kazooie eggs, profound use of the split-up pads, with some of the most detailed multi-world synergy in the entire game. What they did with the boss really surprised me too. The Terry of this Dactyl Land is just a struggling dad, and helping him find and hatch his babies for him. Oh, it's big softy energy, man. And unlike buy a bra, brah, Terry comes off as a truly grateful new friend you made. This world is great at that. Rewarding your good guy role, saving Dippy from dehydration, keeping the Oogle Boogles warm and fed, helping the stressed single parents. Feels good. And in a way that doesn't require an alternate private account. Lastly, Pterodactyl Land has the best sound effects mixing of any piece in the series. The dinosaur roars and chatter of primitive fauna marching to that powerful, lumbering trombone. God, such perfect lazy day music. God, I love that. If you don't favor this sequel, Pterodactyl Land is likely one of your least favorites. But if you adore Tui to your core, like me, top 5 ain't much of an earth-shattering discovery.
So beautiful. A nautical bootcamp built for a sea dog. Wait till they find out I'm a seabed who hasn't killed in
14 months! Grr! Roar! Yuck! My god! Y'all's a sushi drizzled with pop rocks. As a kid, my Banjo-Kazooie cartridge was more than just a fun brick. Turning it on was like a renewable vacation to the most mythic beach gaming has ever seen. Treasure Trove Cove. Ho!
I'm sorry, baby, I love you.
This is the world, guys. The one which willed every collectathon fiend into being. After Mumbo's Mountain, yeah, okay, feet officially wet. Ropes officially learned. Now we plunge into the shark's lair and lasso that bitch for barbecue. Supplanting its decayed roots in pirate fantasy, Banjo-Kazooie projects Project Dream's earliest vision into a dream for all young adventurers to embark. I'm not surprised the series was built off the urge to swashbuckle. See, even got me a parrot. More so than anywhere else in either game, this proud coastal getaway nails the empty-headed ecstasy everyone treasures this IP for. Tra-la-la-la-la. Ooh, sunken ship. Ooh, sandcastle. Ooh, lighthouse. Ooh, shark. Ah, shark. Sand. I like sand. Sand friend. I feel like a dumbass toddler again, hopping and derping about in search of shiny. Oh, bing bing. Did I just hear something click, this is where the finger-through donut layout was born, and damn was it a clean delivery. The simplistic rim of open beach coils the lighthouse mountains so snugly, reaching the top becomes this monumental short-term goal. Like, goddamn, I need to climb that. Even if there's nothing up there. And the ground already had a ton of amazing highlights. Solving the Dark Snippet's riddle, hunting down all the marked X spots like your furry Jim Hawkins, salvaging Captain Blubber's sunken gold, swimming past the scary googly-eyed mines. And it's always great to kill Nipper. Kill what? Man, it's cozy in here. Technically modest as it may be, the cove feels gigantic. Attaining the power of flight atop the salty hippo. That is when childhood ascended. Every real beach I visit has no choice but to hear Treasure Trove Cove's soundtrack on blast. And may all of them know damn well the honor it truly is. All oceans answer to Black Bear. Pulling one's leg becomes really easy in a world with peg legs and killer sea monsters. So, what'll it be? Clean off? Drag down? Or both? Jolly Roger's Lagoon has been the best water level in gaming for 23 years in a row, and nobody even cares. Just try to lie to me. You're shocked to see it this high, and you absolutely shouldn't be. The brightest glimmer of Project Dream's once pirate RPG legacy is ye old Sleepy Village with the most excellent of aquatic endeavors mere meters beneath. It's such a gem to chill in a folksy rest area before conquering the trials, just one loading zone away. Jolly good there, Jolly.
Gay frogs, friggin' frogs!
Hell yeah, Sermit, get that dick! But first get me a soda. I'm taking the plunge. Thanks to Skelly Boy's magic Sunny D laser, every drop of the lagoon is breathable. Time, movement, defense, enjoyment, nothing is compromised on your voyage through the blue beyond. Following a sort of tree root shape, the network of underwater caverns is rich with thalassic classics, sunken treasure ships, ancient Atlantean ruins, giant sea creatures with inexplicably livable insides, a crashed alien spacecraft, and even a fearsome leviathan imprisoned within Davy Jones's locker. This mixture of nautical lore and superstition, all the culture cultivated by the ocean, with the general appeal of its biodiversity. Jolly Roger's Lagoon blends it all so perfectly, and in a way that minimizes the anxiety such a place almost always destroys me with. Except the boss. Oh my god, I remember seeing this bastard on the back of the box as a kid. Brain screamed real good. I expected therapy bills. I got the best boss in the series. Lord Wu Fak battles you on a titanic scale. An abyssal shootout inside an intensely lit, cramped arena, demanding precise grenade egg shots as his massive form shifts and blasts you with bioluminescent bolts and stun bubbles. Amazing atmosphere, great challenge. The Courts of King Cthulhu. Another cool thing, the transformation is only needed for one Jiggy. It's basically just an extension of your abilities for the entire world. You can even fight the boss with it. That's crazy. The only black spot is that Jiggy. Prerequisites in 3 worlds? All on the other side of the game for one Jiggy? Bruh. Hey Snacker, how's bacon for dinner sound? Some people swear that Banjo-Kazooie isn't just a better Super Mario 64. Oh yeah? open up their freezers and just try to hold in that woof. Is Bomb Pop versus Please Stop Pain Sonic Sickle. At least your eyeballs are tasty. For like a minute. Snow's the holy grail for us here in Kilowarmia. Of course I'm gonna love a cold day. But no matter how often Obama Snow's dandruff falls on you, everyone on planet Earth has got to love the epic, the wonderful, the utmost masterful, the best ice level ever made, Freeze-Easy goddamn Peak. Peak is right. Rare took the innocent event of a kid's first ever snow day and turned it into an infallible Christmas kingdom for our favorite rounders to conquer. Screw it, invite conquer. The quality of Freeze-Easy Peak's atmosphere is meteoric. Look how gorgeous. Feel how massive. The gale of diamond dust coating all below. House-sized Christmas presents. Monument-sized Christmas tree. And the loving king of it all. Oh, Frosty, I'm so proud of you. Oh, so many great things to do. It truly is the 3D platformer equivalent of the 25th of December. Save the Twinklies from getting munched. Lighting up the tree. Exploring the tree. Turning into a walrus. Make a new walrus friend. Scaling King Frosty. Sledding down his scarf. Eviscerate the icy bear with its blades. Wow, he lived. He shreds like Shaun White too. Damn. No match for Nike sponsorship though. I'll get his kids some gifts, why not? What's funny? Y'all Jewish? Torpedoes away, mother. Oh, even kamikaze's fun in this place. Wonder if Frosty the Suicide Bomber lives here.
Now that's a silly question.
Ah, right. 'Twas the phase before kinghood. Drown it out with the music. I love this place. Everybody loves this place. I'd wager it's the most popular world in the entire series, with fantastic activities, outstanding atmosphere, wonderful soundtrack, and even memorable NPCs, which is actually a rarity in the first game. My only nit is picky, especially with how much I've jacked off Tooie. Freeze-Easy Peak actually requires backtracking to finish. You need the turbo trainers to beat Boggy in round 2. Yes, the worst thing I can say is you have to come back. I said peak. I meant peak. And yet, there's one more which took me even higher. Who made your starter pistol? Master Chief? What the problem is, you wanted a sequel? You got your damn sequel. Come and have a go, if you think you're hard enough. Oh, I am. Mayhem Temple is Mumbo's Mountain's deity of choice. The tutorial titan it prays to every damn day in hopes of transcending. The same one that sends his ass to Jibolba, where those beneath him belong. No doubt, famed gold hunters would eventually sniff around Mesoamerican provinces for some of that sweet, sweet El Dorado. Love that damn movie. But Kazooie knew Banjo would goo-goo-eye Chell, so you'll dance with Totem Pole Demon and you'll like it. Quite. Let's show them a real bird god. What looks and sounds to be Mumbo Jumbo's true homeland is an outstanding kickoff to this game's innovative expanse. Warp pads, respawning enemies, condensed note collection, a playable Mumbo, world-to-world exploration, dedicated bosses, sweet lord! No other world flexes its wow factor as hunkily as Mayhem Temple, with even its introduction of additional abilities, kicking off with 3 moves guaranteed to drop the jaws of Banjo 1 vets, ledge hanging, free egg aiming, and a frickin' first-person shooter POV, all seeing profound use all game long. The vibe of ancient civilization is captured so wonderfully in the various tasks performed, eradicating an insect plague, outsmarting dangerous animals, helping a chieftain appease his god with the precious relic, enjoying some vintage old world world kickball, raising a golden idol to rake thy mayhem, and braving a sacred temple in pursuit of a war god's legendary treasure. Targetson's temple is one of my favorite parts of the entire adventure. A deeply atmospheric FPS labyrinth with old school Doom navigation, ending with a fantastically gargantuan boss. Rare did so much homework and wringed so much grease out of their elbows to make Mayhem Temple the ultimate first impression of their ultimate creation. Even down to utilizing archaic language barriers in its puzzle solving and building a dedicated chamber for cheat codes. Dude, stop! You already freaking won! Capped off with my favorite world music in the series. There is so much I effortlessly remember about this place. It is a flawless gatekeeper to both halves of the greatest 3D platforming adventure the world has ever seen. This is being Fawful's Minion. I picked a god, I prayed, and forever I now play. And now, give it up for the high-tier patrons. Akuma Kuma, Alfredo Jones, Azazel the Undying, Brandon McDaniel, Buzzsaw the Righteous, Chibi Emiko, Clover Dragon, Cosmia, Cortamanch 437, Daniel Nance, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Diamond Ice, Double N, Downy Dolphin, Eddie Toxpin, Egbert Milton, Emerald-192, Emily Infinite, Fencer de Rio, Flame Chocobo, Fog Weaver, Goldsbro TSG, Hero for Life, Jake the Snake Ironstorm, Jobot011, Kennethon, Kirby 484, Nightmare Steel, Kyle Wee 21, Lady Archimedes, Love, Lucario Smash 246, Luigi Fan 234, Mailman 019, Manias 3.0, Mathtron 5000, Matthew Smith, Mechamax, Morgan Arvite, Panther J, Patrick Sandlin, Peter Shepard, Pitterpalm CB, Renaku, Lord of Shadow, Rio the Mountain Hermit, Roberto del Fuego, Shining Silvally 777, Sinistar Man, Skellington 977, Sobata 92, Spencer Studios, Steel Joe 1120, The Ultimate Sora, Tubazo 1989, Zay Zandler, Luigi the Waddle Dee, Mitchell Roberts, Muntry, Nova Strife, Philip Cross, Shade, Augie and Panichu, Crunchy Boy, and Greninja Gray. May we meet again!